94.7 Asempa FM so ne Ekosiisen dwumedie no asuguso a wutie no ma ye no masese matwen yen ma yakọ asan so ababio make say honorable Kodwedu Asare ewa ha chairman Kojo Boaten Ajeman ewa ha and chairman Alote Jacobs ewa ha medin dio say bonsu. There's a message from Nana Fredia Ofori Atta. Oh yeah, I don't know if he's former or still board chairman for the Ghana National Theatre. Okay. Also, Obi, the panelists should accept the fact they are not technical people. Their comments and questions can come after the technical people responsible have answered your questions. That is what will help us. They get away with murder while we run commentary. It's time to hold them directly responsible. Nana Fredia Ofori Atta and Ode Way Abba. Yeah, Nana Fredia Ofori Atta.
The quality of roads. Quality of roads.
Okay. And before I even show this video, there is a message on it from Mr. President in Denmark. I say, Obi, this man must be arrested and deported as soon as possible. You cannot do this in Europe as a foreigner and still live in the country. It will never happen in Denmark. Here, never. Mr. President, anyway, Abba. But I would want to show you the video in question. Now, allegedly, it's a Lebanese living in Ghana. And there is a statement from the Ghana Police Service. Omunsa Aka, the man in question. I will need all of you to come on Facebook. Oh, and then also looking very responsible in this picture. Charlie. And the story is that the Ghana Police Service, Osman Brustani, the man believed to be Lebanese, caught on tape threatening to slit the throat of a Ghanaian. Into Oba Facebook, Jackson made us say. Jackson had the video no out to Facebook. Oba Ubehu. Asempa FM ye page. Or say the man has been arrested. The police say Brustani is currently in police custody and will be taken through the due process of the law. Quote, before the arrest, the Inspector General of Police, Dr. George Ekufudampare, reached out to the victim yesterday, Tuesday, 13th April 2020, via a telephone call, and he seemed traumatized by the incident. Oh, why are they traumatized? Is it the Lebanese or the Ghanaian? Okay, the victim, good. As a result, upon the IGP's instruction, the victim has been given psychological support by a clinical psychologist from the police hospital. The IGP also followed up with a personal visit to the victim today, Wednesday, 13th April 2022, the police said in a Facebook post. The bearded man captured in the viral video clip wielding a sword he had pulled from a sheath was heard screaming, "Come out, come out, I'll cut your neck," as a group of Ghanaian men tried to calm him in the heat of the melee which took place on Oxford Street in Osu. The Lebanese embassy condemned the action, calling on the Ghana Police Service to investigate and, quote, to take appropriate measures against the offender. Quote, we reject all forms of violence and intimidation as well as anyone who does not treat the people of the host country with respect and in accordance with applicable laws, the embassy posted on Facebook.
The Lebanese embassy.
Yes, the Lebanese embassy. Inti Oma condemn action, and they've called on the Ghanaian authorities to take action.
Ghana for Lebanon. The embassy
Oh, yeah, embassy more, you know.
Lebanese embassy.
Oh, no, say, hey, the work has Papa. What's one chip, Adino? Engine da.
Zipo what wire conference.
Okay.
But Obi, I think, sir, as somehow we have to take it serious. Mm-hmm. Especially that particular group of people. They are becoming too powerful in this nation, I mean to say.
But I would want us also to be circumspect in your commentary. Now, Yanko make, for the want of a better expression, xenophobic comments. Yes.
I just say. But say in any other jurisdiction, even when you talk about the same Lebanon, can any foreigner do this in Lebanon? Looking at the level of their security, and I'm trying to make security because of between them and the Israelis and the rest.
Mm-hmm.
So can any foreigner do this outside?
So
Which is a bit more survival in that particular land.
But the mere fact what's asking can require than a car when the say asemo.
This period of fasting.
Any assembly.
No, say be on your Muslim.
Oh, by majority.
So there because it depends on the power that they exercise in the country. And I'm saying they are powerful. I'm not saying because of that we don't want them in the system. They are exercising a certain power. Obi, I don't know say it's because of their wealth or because of their business activities in the country. Economic power and all those things. And you know, Zanema will and also the Nyama be brave, giving us some indications to the citizens now more sometimes we have kakra. They also looking at it say the omo ya musu betumi aye na. When we're talking about economic power, what you say?
Yeah.
He said, you know, we can't ABI, said, be any animal, club for ya, maybe almost some idea. We share Juma and Crofway to a Juma Moya is our palace, belongs to them. Fabiti says a furniture city or cat decorum. So we recognize them, and that probably has also given them some presence to think, say, the ABC, a bit me. So it is very important. Say, but also the citizens of this nation now, they beginning to think through all these things. Yeah, dollarization, these are part of the investments. They have to expatriate the money. And all those that mean who knows, and rocket science. Maybe I am the Bini and some who said over Canafa, but only be home, say, Juma Furniture City. So person be booby the only penny for chrome ha worth kakra
umbetimi
amasi kan kraka chrome ha.
And that I think is where the conversation should focus on, say, because the now nominee Honorable Kennedy Japan di Nkomo I think some time ago on why Ghanaian businesses enche na akodown and two there are some areas be a komu a yenhye da successful. Enti ebasa departmental stores now. Why are the big ones all owned by foreigners? Are they in the locals, no? And he made a point, say, Oko Kumase. And see how call Danyame stretch now, Ufri, Santasi roundabout. Efa sa stretch neswa ebesia ko Danyame hona.
Stretching as if you are Santasi roundabout or there roundabout one and Jay or Danyame.
Yes. On a
make for unity as you want for them. They go pay at the Inshazu.
Yes.
Yes. Military.
Yes. Yes.
As an as alcohol.
Yes.
Golden tulip.
But
it's an echo KM.
Ebon there from Santasi roundabout no. Efa unsa ufa Santasi roundabout efa wenima oba straight to G. Ufa say awo ko patase. But me can offer right say na. Unsa right say na edemua de oba be pie. Your friend is saying oh baby
I can't hold you.
What the baby pia hojo?
NS Chemis line or
the NS Chemis hono. There are side departmental stores nibi be 4 or 5. Ni nyina foreign owned. Can you also call Sunday? Odru Sunday. All those guys were opened. The Ghanaian shops kakra na ewo ho no. Na omu nyina atutum. Enti there is also a certain attitude that it's making them successful.
Successful, yes. I know
we also need to go in there and compete. But I say we've ceded that space, no. Ceded that space completely.
It's about their controls. So share Lebanese for you call her. Any Ghanaians say yeah, Juma mom. Anyhow they respect them and every control they control the system that they have put in place, the check and balances. It's amazing. But the point is that are they honest? Because you can Lebanese, you can, sir, you can, me say you can, oka deco. Oka deco.
Yeah, on the Spintex Road, generally.
Baby, a yes sensitive area in their services. Lebanese ni neti ho. Come warehouse, enko hu se Ghana ni neti ho. Yenko tuya sika, ema hu se Ghana ni nebeji. Huh? Why your invoice na wie no? Before to go to the final, you know, goes through about 3 Lebanese. And sana wakwa kutuya sika na. These are the controls they have put in place, and the Ghanaians are working diligently, honest to them. But let Kwejo, like you are saying, it is a mean I am no man beside him say yes ni edi ehun abroana. The fact that Kwejo has mobilized resources, so or the same activities, you know. Our own Ghanaians will not show the kind of commitment that to let that particular business need to grow, because the almost funny to say they own the business. Or they start talking about Obi yedian or ya juma wa ha or kwa brochire na ni unua pa na aka to say when sika. It in the first preoccupation say o adwuma no anema na all ton no or they have egu ni bottom without even knowing the profit that what that particular they could not turn so meanwhile half na wafa no e bia onema the rest stock no wafa bia be 3 or 4 no they are bottom bosumi do obeje ni salary. You see how Ghanaian companies are collapsing and all those things. So we are also part to be blamed. Yeah, we are part to be blamed.
Nasa businesses, and honorable do sorry, businesses to say, and I think that they are okay. I mean, we cannot fight FDIs about yemen. They also help create jobs for some Ghanaians any other. But say yeah. I am looking at, say, a business Ghana for can go into in this departmental shops, like I said, say, milk or money, all of those. Can't we?
You see, Indians,
yes,
Lebanese,
yes,
Israelis, and it's for mostly Arabs. They have a certain philosophy. Young Africans, we don't have it. And I will say, your languages, Dodo, did not help us in that regard. Because languages divided us more than put us together. They have a certain philosophy. Says Sika begin in Semwa. Before, one of those group of people I'm above countries I say a year I'm above the 3 groups I'm above. Before Saskano, it be free almost territory. I call the next group of people in Semono. I hear the Israelis 19, the Jews 19 times. It goes around them before it will move out, or it could move out. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Because Israeli and as a Jew need to adie. Na se SSA oyisa ni sika ni bi. E de koto bi fufra. He will look for another Jew and buy from. Unye Jew ni yours could be cheaper. He won't buy it. Obeto ni nyonku Jew ni die. And ensure said that money goes round or no, and then they increase for circles. And that is how come they are the richest group of people on this planet. I don't know if you know that. And they are all over the world. Yes.
You mean the Jews, right?
Yes.
The fact is about it is in the statutes and the laws that were given to Moses. In the norms. From Leviticus Nomes, as then a first, second part of Deuteronomy. You will see how it is.
It is. Okay.
Okay. And these guys have learnt it. Even I'm sure it started with the Jews, but the Arabs have learnt it, including the Lebanese and the Syrians, business people. What you say? Intino, almost ton adia, almost ton mo. Okoto obi na the on try ni nipa ho nkoto wo be bi foforo da. And until say young Africans ye be develop sa attitude no among ourselves. And na kwojo kan. yankasa unua de esi ho kra na obekwa koto broni de because waka bibia ma we can bibi man oyi ano some time back and anya ode nti no ne dwuma ngu na de be ose meto ego de media yare so that mindset no eno ne ete ho besi ne nti se yasase da ho na ye de beton ama ye bibini no de aye business no ye de be ma Lebanese ni ana obi foforo usisi ye kra ye pe nti no opanyi for me I said it years ago and I'm saying it all over again ye man no ye need to control biabio we have let go itina ama ada na ehu Chinese otete intersogu Ghana ni ani so and then ehu Lebanese ohwie mako egu staff eso and then ekeka ka ho we ain't seen nothing yet years ago ye hu say yesi obi sebe mu didi mu fan cheme obi ko shank ewo paint bucket bi mu ena yesi obi ndidim refi ewo krom ha this same group of people look I never say no oh kana one can hear the way you said it you gave us a caveat say this is xenophobic because of course there are good people in that from that country have for years. Some of them even have Ghanaian passports. They were born here, they've lived here, their grandfathers were here. And papa
third generation.
Yes, they are here and they've lived like Ghanaians. Some of them speak Chi and Ga as if yes. We cannot blanket all of them and say so many. Of course. We were here with Tala Fatah. He set up Metro TV. You see how we are relocating Echo back to Lebanon. They were here with us. They grew with us. We cannot say all of them are like that. But like it is, near man Crawford to me yasa kukudro, or to me in public. Now mobecho biti a certain bravado be our as a result of some unfettered powers and authority be. And I think that one day, it's in we as a country we must be able to clamp down on such impunity. I'm happy say police say almost asodimu. And you see Ghana and Sem is here gidi no na ya can be asa. But my wife Kodiano, we followed it up. The press showed interest. And the guy, I think, was jailed for some number of years and all of that. And I hope said this one to more press, more be now, police for no more investigating. So who said we cannot agree with anybody who will show such impunity and take the laws into their hands and want to visit mayhem on citizens. And
one other thing, so apart from, because Obi, Ghanaians will direct you to China Mall, for example, instead of recommending our own. It is very sad.
Our own,
that's the point. In the Honda Mayban, in that space, who is that? Which is that Ghanaian big company in that space? Because okay, it is a Ghana.
You see, Obi, let me come in again. I beg you people.
Yes.
You see, supermarket, any any hypermarkets near there, state driven. Some of them, state driven because it helps the economy. And Madia Anka Ubekwa Koto wo baby X amount no. Ukoha ubenya the same thing X minus Y because of the way almost tokuno bebre. Uti say aha. Inti nkrofokra timi kotu ewo those places. They call maybe a ebini eko cotton with small margins and the keka account. Wow. Ain't you know are buying Tisania, one district, one factory, we can encourage young businessmen among bibi. Now, yeah, because these things they don't just happen. And yeah, I buy a dream because products they sell it in India. In India, those big shops were manufacturing companies near there. Manufacture, sir. They have this now. If a person will be a oh, sir, they are needing Ministry of Labor said then soon lie on for person will be a
Oh, sir.
I must start here under almost manufacture small tools.
Oh, okay.
They wanted to do it.
Yeah.
Somehow, I think policy.
And that is another issue. Okay.
India, they look for markets outside India. Into almost counterparts about to say India, Ghana, India for almost and lazy.
Yes.
Into their Exim Bank in this hardened, they help them to export the products from India and then make these people sole distributors and those other countries.
Yes.
They don't need their own money to import from India to come and sell in Ghana. Well, it is any individual. We have the Association of Ghana Industries. We have members. Almost struggle to raise money to do their businesses. Those are the people the economy is looking out for. You bet me this take them through the proper orientation. Maybe one thing I know, and one thing I can support, in as much as I name is Sunsum Engine. I still will support it. And Kojo said it. Say Ubeko, those places, no. But be a higher sensitive, be a Sikasemone, inventory, controls will be a Lebanese or
Nikrom in charge.
Ghanaians are learning from that.
And I said it here the last time. I spoke to some top business guys in town.
Ghanaians are learning from that.
And they told me, say, they decided, say, almost top management, and these are Ghanaian companies.
I am telling you, for me, I will endorse it any day. Until say Ghanaians will learn to be honest. I will endorse it. Yes.
Also, the top management just say, onu decided say okofa, onu put your Indians. Top management team, Ghanaian company.
I am telling you. I know that I'm but I endorse it.
No,
I am telling you, like what just said.
Yes.
Like what just said.
Yes.
We are not honest people. I'm telling you the truth. You're honest.
But honesty doesn't happen in a vacuum. A two-way street. And you Ghanaian company, no. And as a company owner,
what
yes. He
once
tried to do that.
Ghana, Juma,
watching that.
From it's still in people's heads.
The point is, human beings inherently, without proper systems, we are inherently, naturally, there's some level of greed in Obia. You put systems in place to check that. No, maybe the say, Ghanaian business owner now, why not just find the top managers in Indians and as a Chinese? Look at the systems he will put in place for them. And look at what he will do for Ghanaians.
They tell them, say, "Wo me de oba Ghana."
Yes.
I be share me shop swama. After 5 years, maybe a shop. Fufro.
Yes.
Na me do atwa
no.
Oye ni ye. Na eye diendia. Misika no tiama mi wia. Shop no me jama. Na wonso wa for bi fufro from India.
Yes.
Ediaba. Na wa ba be hweswama. That has been their cycle. Ghana ni
Give that
give
same thing to a
him
Ghanaian.
that same
Yes.
a friend say.
Yes.
First year, second year, or no, we are out there starting it there before the 5 years. Before the 5 years, no, not we be any dear that.
I can give you, Obi, I can give you typical directly to my family situation. Okay? Me and my family. Business. And a lot of people here know, if you hear Sikilele
Yes,
before,
Sikilele,
Oh.
we're the one company, do baby, Nanki Yegu Omo. No, apart from paint was the first one on the bar Kromha. Area by in the year 2000, no, 99, 98, and I left. This is where I'm talking about unsincere our citizens that they are. Disloyalty. And you can describe it as a typical criminal. And either say Obeka say a spirit of envy. So they gang up, decided say company either say ye begunu and now say ye for say omu wobi. Huh? At one time, the company turnover was more than $30 million. And think about that time. Company and ketumi egu omo ewo krom ha.
Turnover now $30 million.
I'm telling you,
a Ghanaian company.
A Ghanaian company.
Wow.
They have staff. I'm talking about the year 2000. They have staff more than 500.
No more Emmanuel I Clinic.
Yeah,
And the
area.
people that they go out there, they have given them opportunity. You trust your brother. You have given him a car. Going out, he has the aerial, omo, whatever it is. They go out and sell the product. No, I did fake check, no, they are bro. Kwajo Dwasare, I am a customer. We taught that much in the shop. I see a man 1 month. Utuani kai ye car no de kono wa felivan bibia ye company dia expenditure repairs bibia need dia ne say huge salary with their man. Because they were doing it with the biggest manufacturing company in the world, Procter & Gamble. So in Procter & Gamble. And they brought them, and it's a Ghanaian, a citizen. Young man opportunity. Only some more opportunity to the citizens. Apo kakra obehe okono aje kakraba. Ade check no na bounce so the check na ma. Until no then it becomes the administrative work. You begin to change the check over 2 months na check bounce the bounce. And then some of them, the students that they give them opportunity, just can be done to school fees, no more you see? So it end up. So they do baby, the company has to fold up. The same company, Procter & Gamble has to hand it over to an Indian company.
No, but I remember the NSA. Ain't this same company, no? Now, Ghanaians and their war management.
All of them were Ghanaians.
Good.
All of them. It is one time the owner of the company regret to say one for Indian.
But maybe the NSA, it is an Indian in the top manager now. No, the same Ghanaians, no? Obi, fall in line.
Skin color.
Obi.
Skin color.
I'm telling you the truth.
Because the Indian in there, yeah.
Skin color.
Obi.
Period.
Because I'm
Nothing
telling
more,
you about
nothing
the
less.
history and then the experience that we have on the
skin color.
Period. Because of who Bronina.
Period.
Oh, yes.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Nothing more, nothing else. Osrono.
Meanwhile, the same company now.
Right.
Wama Ghana for cars. Some kono. And they say India ni be manager. Now they all fall in line.
Let me give you the credential.
Nothing more.
Let me give you the credential. Some of the managers that I know them. Be no more accounting experience. More from as I woman accounting or London no more move free. Chartered accountants. Chartered accountants are these people that might hide them, even sitting in the office. And what controls be?
I'm not born a trucker. Chairman, I also were experienced.
So it's all both
in
to
any opportunity ever for foreigners to manage.
Still
business,
having in mind there. Many Indian mama will manage me at the hotel.
And there you can see.
In Cape Coast, my staff are our hotel. Mutian causing a lot of the hotels.
Yes.
Yes. But what bomb?
Oh. Because they put systems in place.
Oh. Abba system name put in place. I had a lady whose husband now is going to be a lecturer at the UCC.
Yes.
Ono Ben because ono manage Sasakawa hostel.
Yes.
Obo manage mamu musikano. Ma famu krominyi nkranyi menyina akatra ho. De chale yenya ye kakasakor. Nti hwe adwuma do oyeye a. Just near about 2 weeks ago, Jamie Nezi. The Mala from almost 3 years in my margin. The more Indian, wash a hotel and wash a swimming pool, no wash a man at the filling station.
Indian in about bed then. I got an into me.
Look, baby, a minimum there Indian for handle in the hospitality industry. It is going on very well. And see, you ask me, maybe some more baby.
Let me help you out. Okay. Me, I worked in a 5-star hotel. Now your general manager, Bruni, Peter Ost. The food and beverage manager, Bruni, Andrew Wilson. Your house manager, John Elliott. And your maintenance head, the friend Didier Bibi, if you're not French. And the rest, the chief accountant, and as a finance director, or say whatever, controller, Mr. Bibi Ganani. Or no, and I like the top management, and Mrs. Saite, and also a Ganani, house manager, housekeeping manager, and at the snake in a Ghana for. And trust me, a chef, head chef, and also a Ghanaian. These were the experts in the rest were all Ghanaians. My brother, I'm a bear spell, and we had over 250 staff. The discipline in the house, be seen there, is still there. The discipline. Go to Lapin. Another Ghanaian company.
Yes.
Most of them were Ghanaians.
Top managers, no?
Top managers. Go and see. You know, it's not for there. Go and see the difference. Go to Bejaya, which is also
Elmina,
another Ghanaian. Snit there and all of that. Go and see. Will be whole difference. So, as somehow cannot. It sounds like. Say woka. But that is the only way things work in this country. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter if it's a Moroccan or African, but with that light skin, I'm telling you, Ghanaians.
That inferiority.
Is it inferiority? Yes. I don't want to say so. I don't. It's not inferiority. It is.
What?
They assume, say, that person comes with some discipline.
So that's look.
Do you understand? Say Brodini Huna, hey Brodini Ba. Once you hear say, hey Charlie Brodini Ba.
It's an inferiority.
Attention. Yes.
People might think say, I was sitting close to my friend who is Legon. Me quite sign of woman you be on your mochi. Almost sorry no see obi. But I say my imagine say me because me too quite pa Ghanaian manager me too quite pa na me sure dey be me ni wo mechi. My imagine say me and I'm say now go for China for what say go into business now be who they making. And I'm saying really because if we get to that point then our management schools in Ghana, all these universities training people in business management here. I was here close near that. But you do level
they don't teach them how to be honest. That is it. I see most of these business schools out there. They add morality to it. The conscience of the profession. To
the ethics.
The ethics. Before you become a fellow or whatever. I'm a grades beer. Freeware. Graduating to end. It takes your years of diligent service. And they will merit and ultimately move to the next ladder. Ghana, I see for almost the end. but ACCA for will be.
Yes.
Star Brewing.
Yes. Yes.
It gets to a time, decided some call privatization. No, Obi, they decided to give it to Ghanaians. I remember this thing happened in the year 97, 98 in Obekaya. All the Ghanaians were giving them their distributorship. Oh, yeah, outside I am Obi. And ask yourself what happened. I know one company called Dependable. Now they were mining the whole eastern region. That's where I know them. Obi, I remember one of their depots mined by the professional, a Ghanaian professional. Now, so stuck big warehouse into Oba where you know a Guinness. Into so who now we auditor na so I can Oba na be kan ya. Oba can 1 2 3 4. No it's aseni nyina empty. Omaton. So the empty bottles is underneath. And nobody kakra na obi egusro no as the rest stock no. Into open back mienu abo so ensa. So how do you think so ye the whole thing ego. It be any Guinness near whatever their brand ni nyina. Into should do ha. So the stock boxes 1 2 3 4. Papa na ni ba na ho so no obi. Na company nego.
Should I tell you a story?
But Obi the angle, me bamucha Obi the angle be about say Obi, look, Ishmael Dodu. Or say Obi, look, I've worked as a top management member in a company. The owners do not know the difference between the company and themselves. They mess up the company and turn around and think it is the Ghanaian. I can say for a fact that most of our business owners do not respect the profession they work, the professionals they work with. You give them professional advice and they do not listen. They only listen to foreigners.
Oh, yeah, 1 in 100.
10 out
1 in 100.
You make a story, Bincho. Unim GNTC.
Yes.
GNTC.
Yes.
Then.
Oh, na a trading Ghana National Trading Company.
Ghana National Trading Corporation.
Yeah, corporation.
Unim food distribution.
Food distribution. One day,
office is like a second D.
Meat marketing board.
Meat marketing board, yes.
Listen, no, you be.
The WAMCO, WVLC,
and go and find out how those companies collapsed.
Mama, Abrenti, as some organization.
Me see.
Now
go and find out most of the people who were managers of those places. Me person me bubo.
Yeah.
Companies are omuyeska ediko setting up because some of those companies are big companies
now.
Then they became very big names and omumba nimbiye and down for into ko bodia obe say niema. Their fathers were managers of GNTC, the of government, state institution. They stole the monies and went and set up big things. Some were selling cars, some were what you say? They have names. The second tier Ghanaian rich men, they fleeced
on
the state
companies.
And almost seti or mankasa omoi. Inti aye bibia. I build it ye muache. Do you understand? It didn't start today. Yet yemma no so dia wo omma. That is how come even in our universities today. Yeah, elections. And then you kick at that age, 20 years, 21, 18, 19. Ufo say omu elections for campus oba mainstream
Peter Sapon say Obi in America business students do business ethics and fraud examination.
Exactly. Ghana how am I me say ACCA ube wie no na course no a shape you through sa your friend say ICA Ghana there. Do they do anything like that?
We say Obi 95% of Ghanaians 95% of Ghanaians are not disciplined at work. Obi do they are
favoring you.
And this one says Obi, now judging from what the panelists are saying, was it wise for Ghana to ask for independence then?
Me more part there, we were not ready for it. We were not ready for it.
We are not ready.
Because we were not trained to manage what was left for us.
We rushed
is
to
the
the
problem.
thing. I've said it the last Sunday. We rushed to the thing without even thinking through.
Yeah, I'm training. You see, look, give
independent.
give fire.
Yes.
It's a good servant.
Yes.
And a bad master.
A bad master.
Depending on whose hands it finds itself.
Yes.
Ija. You can use fire to refine gold.
Yes.
The most precious metal. But the same fire can be used to destroy a house that is built of gold. What you say? The handler of it, you know, the trainer with their manu, and the better whether they will use it as a tool or they will use it as a weapon to destroy.
And this conversation is important, Chairman Mabaoho. It's important because you care about youth unemployment. And see, Kodru leveler, those who have the means to create jobs to employ people, and lose confidence in employing Ghanaians, then we cannot solve this problem. And that is why this is very, very important. Yeah. Enter way very, very important. Yes. Chairman.
Every youth be allowed up there, or business person and an entrepreneur. Uncle Sian wa Okanji. Yeah, the good businessmen and entrepreneurs were Ghana. When they started from Okanji. Oh, Eswantifu, Kowufu, Achimufa Wuguo, Mfantifo, into Mgon could dupe Obi. No, when you most what your business, our poor importers in the Zaban. You been more or better was storing him. No, what you store in him. No, why when your man or share wholesale, one will get you a tonamo at a certain price.
Now, I want to wonder
wholesale price there. I didn't know we'll be track them. They will retail whatever you have. And that's coming.
But those are all Ghanaians. So why are they able to do it?
No,
it doesn't say about corporate kakrebi and then the businesses collapse.
Also, can be also language.
Yes.
No, what destroying. Look, Messi, if you want to know the business men, the very dynamic businessmen in this country, Konkaji. They all came out of Okaji. But what brings them together? One so more in there, or the new goods in the bar, Onyim, walk around to them, also Indians now, and a Jew who on the name with the man. I mean, Ogodu in Libya, near Abaye, issue be now was involved because you're too young traders association, and I got to know the system of Okanshi, Rollins Park, most what your business. Master. Yeah, on your neighbors when you go out, say, we minini yafi, obomeo, we minini fi Asante Achimao, minini fi agogo. Look at that area. Obia wa yedmo obia wa succeed. Indian funu what are you Indian into Mukasha because Akasha wa obeje edmo fi unsem. And I was surprised all of a sudden Palladium area or your children's hospital one. All of a sudden then we now see Chinese far walk it a few barrels Charlie water na gumu wo chu na water. Na me say has Ghana changed? Has Ghana changed?
In the why that them for now Kaishi, why are they successful? They are Ghanaians.
And America there. It is the language that unites those people within that area. I'm telling you the gospel.
Language within that account speaking people, business people,
but
they understand themselves.
I am Muntumu whether
they understand themselves.
I can food. Yeah, when you go to Kantamanto originally in the Latafuna Wotono, if I quite remember in the early 60s. Now Ayalolo Arena area 1. No one with your letter, no what the because Ghana for you and people you. I shall bring you won't dare to bring you was very rough. Was as it said. And when the economy started changing, Ghanaians started changing. And if you may in the Sundays, no what one. If you may in the Biniminya doing there, say trains what the find them banching broadin as the what if he talent in what the bar station one and there a don't go on what to talk. No one's what to call various markets. No, Obonyu Shaswa. And despite him, you see how it unites them. Friends who have become brothers, and all of them have succeeded. There, Waka Transi, we should look at the Legon Executive Club. Look what is uniting them. But what is important that they should be philanthropic. That is all. But it has brought them together and they are moving from one end to another.
What they can do to add to what you're saying. You see, they've done individual stuff among themselves. Will be successful.
Yeah.
What they haven't done is to come together and do one big thing.
One big thing.
One big business.
What you say? And own one big thing as a unit.
An oil block, for example.
Something that can be credited to this group, this group, Ghana, 500 something billion dollar,
500
something between them. That is what these Jews do.
And imagine them owning, say, a telco.
What you say? Those are the
telecoms
things.
Company.
Individually, they are successful. But Masa, and fire and do baby.
Look at
Let me give you one story. You know Empretech?
Yeah, I know Empretech.
Yeah, Empretech.
Owned by Alan Chamantin, right?
Yes. You see, something kept telling me, say, have you forgotten Empretech? Masa, Ghana, that particular way, ye and ye embrace as a national agenda, it would have trained a lot of honest people.
Business leaders.
Not just business
entrepreneurs.
Honest business people.
Yeah.
Because by the time you go through Empretech, your friends, sometimes for 10 days, what they run you through, Uba outer, you cannot do things the wrong way. I'm a Preteco.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I know what I'm talking about. And I can give you
countless
people who have been. One key one, Bamu Studio, Albert Okran.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Only Nigeria was I think Albert was 1 year before us.
Yeah.
And then we went for the next session. Timine Nigeria were in one friend say together.
What event organizers?
No, they do
legacy
printing.
They started with
Springboard,
printing of books and
combat impressions.
Combat impression, that is it.
You know,
combat impression.
And there are several others. This guy Jeba, the guy who does the Jeba cream, he was also in my group. There are several of them. And they are doing honest business. Just a chronogram about him because you want to do it right. You want to follow the script so that when you become successful, you know, say, me too, and I'm on bid and I'm on a me do, and you're chrono and you're cutting corners and, ripping people off. It has a country. As I say, you need direction. Be a
yeah.
Now you see, you the social media ne, moon your man myself because you assembly. You need the camera and see and no. We cannot build this country.
We can't build this country like that. I think this.
I'm happy you are saying that.
No, but it's true.
I'm happy you're saying that.
I mean, I think we have to come back to this topic. I can't wait, and so no. People also in authority are supposedly. Omo na was a check in the ABI omo ye GRA, omo ye customs, omo ye we was a check na for all these businesses, especially from foreign companies, no. Grow no. Was a mining the right taxes from them, no. Omo so just kakate corners. Now the businesses are growing, but the economy is stifled of money any other, no. We have to talk. Absolutely.
Big time thieves.
Absolutely.
You see,
We have to- we have to come-
maybe
maybe next week we
and
will
yet,
deal with
customs of phone
Yeah.
we were talking about roads
Yeah.
a while ago.
Yes.
Some of these directors and chief directors, they are the same people who own
The companies.
consultancy
Yeah.
companies.
Yeah.
A year consultancy job for the ministries.
Yes.
They are the owners. And they are microphobia. Iti abayan onote ho as chief director no. Na wa appointed a company that belongs to him. Okay, as consultant to the ministry. Now all year consultancy. And you know how much the least consultant is Fawe Juma. The least $3 million on any project. The least. Nchote ho Ghana city 4,000, 5,500. Casper shirt. Any your friend saying sandals.
I don't go down trial.
Any gabardine trouser. Ni belt yi intokura didam nyina aye to say. Meanwhile, Isle gone are dying. Na wo ho no. Wo hwehwe ni fiewura. Ya do be ko no. Ni mako private schools. Enya Ghana ha. Your friend is saying US and the kick account. These are the people, and your politicians, they are Ghana for. Politicians, they get a pittance. Because you're from Kakrana, Charlie, you're Bobo Kakra, the show Motoa. Now, on my yoki, because on Pese or no one in Sambe can be on sign, a kind of saying check, and the kick account. On my sign check, no. They are the thieves we have in this system. Wow, Tianya Kotraho, oh, me, I'm a minister, and I'm a deputy minister. Who do our first week, second week. Now I hear list about the two in him. Oh, you need this. We have to give you this. You know, it's your entitlement. Anyway, you know, say we honest. If you yourself, you are not honest. Now, one always a certain mindset. Say me bawe. Me baba yes sure say me de me juma pepe with that diligence that comes along with it now. Masa, you will be corrupted. You will be corrupted. That is the system we have. Into as in an individual. Me, maybe I me can't me. This Brazil issue is a nemesis. It hurts me to my core. Because I know myself. And I know what I stand for. Me misano na me sake ka de pa.
You shared that story the last time,
Intino, before I turned 11 years, udu bibia to ha na mafa. 1983, come by ya. Na ye tunton foams, you satan cushion, you did louver blades, ni ade. Me fear dear Mrs. Anning in our town. That time was secondary school. Me bafia, Obia who said me bar, ne bag, now a tam de akusi. Tiafi do baby. My sisters, no, I'm a bag, no, me bar, long kujo, kutama me why, way in a womb. Say, yeah, dear job, it's very young. That was it at that time. And my mother was worried. My father was worried. And then Yakofra, soldier for no matter boomy, Yakofra, just I realized, I was getting, and it wasn't something I wanted to do. It immediately 15 a day bangina, I was just praying, say, Nankupon ye sa de in free so. And by the time I turned 18 years, and I decided, say, me, family son can't ubia de biom. That no me bompaya na me soon ye. I cried like a child in my room. Because every day be I a body. And when I stopped, you know the painful part? Me see me phobia debut. Me my jaina, that was when it was being rubbed on my face. Oh, could you a bad boy? Go, could you and that was the part I shame me crouching bibia. And from that time, see, adia enye media, adia me juma, enya ye, me mama ni bribium. See the name no say that has been my guiding principle. And for me, bibia menya in my life, I worked for it. Bibia menya in my many mbri usika obi. Many mbri aban sika. Because we feel say me ye adwuma na me di nyansa ne ma adwen di akira. Nyame beto ni shira eguso. And so far I haven't done badly as an individual. Inti no me feel say ye nyina ye decide say ye beto anamon bi to build our country. We can do it. Me see Brazil asebo akadakro me expect so be frey ye bi. Na yembe mamo the full story. Nema decisions bi a ye take ye. How they happened, and the fact say nobody had any intention to steal money. Nobody, not Elvis, because he was not even in this country. One sign check one, because he was out for 1 month. What you say? He was out for 1 month. Could he have signed any checks? But yet in same tone so. To the extent say before Bedu Ghana Hania Pamono, he never had the opportunity to even say one word. And all of us have been gagged because the press was out there, out of the disappointment of having been kicked out of the World Cup. No. They wanted somebody's head. And of course, we were there.
The more low-hanging fruit.
Yes, we were the politicians. They could. One they got to be $50. Yeah, for us, Brazil. Then Tom could be $50. We were having Kube for free because the Brazilians themselves were happy. Say, baby, I call because it was like a rural area, Bikakra. We were doing concerts and things. They were happy. Itikube ni ade omukoti no ma beche. Why? And I got to be $50.
One of the things I'll do is as we prepare for World Cup in Qatar, maybe I'll find time and then you discuss. We go into the Brazil system.
It will be very necessary.
It
will be very necessary because lessons they bring. Since then, say Yanko World Cup.
Yeah. Since then, Yanko World Cup. We'll do that. And I'll get One Elvis, and then we go into that conversation.
Fix it time. Yeah. Mowasem be kakra
can in 30 seconds, Mamo.
To caution the government. Poultry and piggery. No products are you feed him one. The prices are escalating.
Okay.
Na yansheni ye as a country. Me ebu wine there poultry farming. Na ye piggy business.
Yes.
Ni nya bo collapse. Osende say what's a wheat in if Ukraine government or the Ministry of Agric should take that initiative.
Okay.
There we are not going to export maize, we are not going to export cassava. Because look, Eco America, you have cassava bread, you have maize bread.
Yeah.
And there are certain things we are all there about Ministry of Agric and the Ministry of Trade and Industry. What should never fashion some policy what's boboa to ensure that this year raise the ashasi we are not taking advantage of it. They benya the buffer buffer stock company ni kan una zinya wo botum den wa supply wo find then takwadi wo find the flour mill then ni kan una zi ama end products of eating. Yes, I can. Since you look at the price of rice bran.
Yeah.
Very expensive.
Okay, Chairman, my young to next week. I'm a Pawancho. There's live commentary.
A minute crowd. Last week, MCABD in Komobiwa.
Yeah.
The next day, and I realized the good worker somehow, your panelists and your good self and the we are doing for the nation. That day, all of the panelists were talking about the economy, the dollar, and the rest. The next morning, the Bank of Ghana activate the 2012
directive. No,
directives and that very day now Oraba Umia Ayinesin. But Ohanamiti station Hanamiti.
Yeah.
Say Bank of Ghana issue directives about and no pricing in him. So I think a net discussion is the same line, and I'm so happy say if the nation can channel to those things. Next week here, now taxations about the revenues from customs. It is one because me unim customs. I dear bakone dama kuma super and say mra mampeni dada we yen baby ko. Ora tamils. Na the dream ba kupa ne da na kuma so to achieve. Minim say that can man customs. Obi your major problem. San crofo kan nyina dishonesty no. Ayi for my tonton near me and to the Bible be di time, but we have to come back to it.
Next week you bokum.
Who says is ya or
Them
Warehouses.
Yeah, beba super.
If
bonded warehouse in India.
next week we'll go into them.
Bonded warehouse. Buying losing revenue.
Why your bonded warehouse
And they make some huge money because you want to say, as I don't know, East Legon, I was say, I die women, why want to
Now, can you believe, sir? Obia, a Sankophobia be a company singing supposed to pay be a $1 million revenue. Now we're 200. Now officer be 200. Now on no foreign and expatriate, no was save 600 in his pocket. Obi.
Nyamboa next week. Don Pino said, Obi, please tell Honorable Eduasari that he's gotten me teary tonight with his sad story. God alone is true. Don Pino in Malam. Lots and lots of messages. And Amanfu Eniaje and Komoyi Papa. But we'll continue, God willing, next